with today is an XDS in 45 ACP, but field stripping an XDS in 9mm will be the same, and one day when they have an XDS in 40, it'll probably be very similar there too. First thing you need to do is make sure the weapon is made safe and remove the magazine. Both those things start, whether making the weapon safe or field stripping. Remove the magazine. You're going to want to make sure that there are no rounds in the chamber so it is safe, but also that's how you start the cleaning. Go ahead and lock the slide back. To do that, the rear lever is the slide lock. You pull the slide to the rear, push that forward, it'll catch in the notch, locking the slide rearward. I'm going to visibly and physically inspect, which is easy to do, the nice shiny barrel, that there's nothing in there, and there's indeed no magazine in the well, so no rounds are in the chamber. Alright, now that the weapon's been made safe, we're going to go ahead and disassemble. To disassemble the XDS, pull rearward, lock the slide. When the slide's in the full rear position, rotate this front lever upwards, from the front edge up. Once it's upwards, you pull back on the slide, let it go forward, and then you can take and pull it all the way off when you pull the trigger. Safe direction, not how you want to hold a pistol. Pull that trigger, and lo and behold, the slide comes off. Some firearms you don't need to pull the trigger. For the XDS you do, just like with the Glock, not a big deal once you've made the weapon safe. The frame is now disassembled. If for some reason during your cleaning process you put this down, as I always do because it gets in the way of the slide rails, now I can clean these rails. I can get in there with a Q-tip, I can get in there with a brush and clean, paying particular attention to these spots. And then right in here, I can clean that. But before I reassemble, I'm going to need to put that lever back up. So once I get done cleaning the frame, I like to put that lever back up right away so I don't have to worry about it or think about it. Alright, moving that off to the side. Alright, to disassemble the slide, I'm having it orient barrel that way. Away from me is this way. So I'm just going to compress the spring. As you note, the bigger end of the spring, of the double recoil spring, is forward. The smaller side, this T-shaped part, is the part that catches on the edge of the barrel. I'm going to remove the spring. The spring is pretty much done. I just like to wipe it down so no extra crud gets on it, but you're pretty much done with that. Got to lift up, barrel will come forward a little bit, and then you can slide it out with a little bit of wiggle. This is where you do most of your cleaning, right in here. Easy peasy. Very short, very easy barrel to clean. Move that off to the side, and the slide itself is clean enough, or not clean enough, is broken down enough to do cleaning. To disassemble this slide further is a lot of work, and you should not do unless you've actually had some experience doing a little gunsmithing work. Doesn't mean you have to be a full-on gunsmith, but don't let this be the first pistol you break the slide down with. To break down a slide on a Glock is very easy. To break down a slide on a number of other firearms is very easy. Disassembling the frame of a 1911 compared to disassembling the slide is very easy. Disassembling this slide is a little bit more work. So don't try it unless you are fairly competent and handy when it comes to gunsmith work. Alright, I'm going to take this out of here. Again, I don't mean to scare you on that. I just don't want you to try it if you're not prepared for what you might be getting yourself into. But that's it. That's the disassemble of the XDS for regular field strip cleaning. I like to do it after every range strip. I advise you to do the same. It never hurts. That's the disassemble of XDS in XDS in 45 ACP. To reassemble the XDS, first I'm going to take the frame, making sure the lever is up already. I'm going to put that off to the side so that's ready. I'm going to take my frame, pointed that way, insert the barrel. This is really quite easy. The XDS pistol is very, very easy to clean and maintain. Again, big end of the spring this way. I'm going to compress the spring and catch it on the lip. You're going to want to make sure it's on there. If I can show you right there, it just barely catches there. And you're going to want to make sure that latches into the barrel. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to hold it like so, making sure the lever is up. You just feed the rails through the edge of the slide. Like so. Go all the way back. Once you get it on, you're going to have to pull the slide to the rear all the way. Push up on your slide lock with your thumb. And make sure that this lever now goes forward. And then when you pull back, finger off the trigger always, when you pull back, it goes forward and it'll stop. I'm going to do a cycle there. Safe direction. Alright. No safeties to practice with. Gun cycles. Go ahead and use the slide lock. locks the slide back. There we go. That is the field strip and reassembly of an XDS in 45 ACP. Thanks for watching.